बी एफ जी एन पहले में तो और 4 9 16 25 57 एम क्यू यू आई एम 1 2 3 छोड़ के क्यू 1 2 3 यू सी और सी 57 बी सी 2 3 6 30 एच आई बाद में देखते हैं टाउन इज किलोमीटर टाउन वाई यहाँ पे है तो एक्स यहाँ पे होगा टाउन आई 6 नॉर्थ ऑफ 6 किलोमीटर नॉर्थ ऑफ वाई टाउन जो इज लोकेटेड साउथ ऑफ टाउन एक्स 6 किलोमीटर साउथ ऑफ टाउन एक्स देन द शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस between J and I टाउन लाई इन which range शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस तो ये भी 6 या 12 9 या 12 है 144 81 5 to 25 15 12 के 44 से कैसे है तो 15 हो गया चेन if 3 days before yesterday Saturday convert to the hexadecimal ये भी बात में compare the following KL KA अलग है yes no state codes are different ये कर्नाटका ये केरला है 35 from the right hand Arjun 34 English 48 on the left hand 47 Meera Arjun is 6 to the right of Meera 5 इनके बीच में now people are there in the row 47 52 54 76 78 52 88 52 52 86 88 B F 1 2 3 छोड़ के F I N 1 2 3 4 छोड़ के N C G 1 2 3 छोड़ के E J 1 2 3 4 छोड़ के R रिफ्लेक्शन डिस्टिंक्शन डिफ्रैक्शन एब्रेशन रिफ्लेक्ट करना डिफ्रैक्शन डिस्टिंक्शन डिस्टिंक्ट डिफ्रैक्ट एब्रेशन 6% 2 people lose with 3 major such with the physical distance between systems 1 2 3 1 2 3 in BC sit and one facing on sitting 1 2 E sits opposite to B C sits immediate right of A C sits immediate right of A C B C A C B E sits opposite B sits opposite to B E sits second to the left of D so D ठीक है D A C B what is the direction with respect to E immediate right India's carbon footprint is increasing rapidly due to industrial growth and rising population. The government should enforce stricter environmental regulations to control industry. ठीक है. Citizens should be encouraged to adopt eco-friendly like using. ठीक है दोनों ठीक है. The figure बाद में देखेंगे. Folding LOP L बन सकता है ये बन सकता है बी एम बी ये नहीं बन सकता बन सकता ओनली ए एम सकता है भाई। यहाँ पे एमओ क्यों नहीं बन सकता, ओनली ए वन देखेंगे। Provided sufficient. How many apples are there in the box of 20 fruits? Only 10 fruits are taken from the box. Only apples are taken from the box. Both are required. Only apples are. Only 10 fruits are taken from the box. How many apples are there in the box of 20 fruits? Only 10 fruits are taken from the box. Only apples are taken from the box. If the data in statement 2 is alone, to answer. If data of each statement alone, data of each statement alone is sufficient. UPI is a smartphone application which allows you to transfer money bank. Indian Financial Security is using it will begin from the Eiffel Tower. India's UPI in France. In the coming days, it will begin from the Eiffel Tower. The number of tourists of the Eiffel Tower has increased. Indian tourists will be able to make payments with rupees to only 2 can be included. In the questions and decide which of the following is there is a need to constantly rejuvenate oneself to optimize productivity. The company policy not only allows but also encourages weekend breaks to be completely utilized for rejuvenation. One is the cause, two is the effect. Cause रिजल्ट होना चाहिए इसलिए कंपनी प्रोवाइड करती है. P is the grandfather of S. P is sister father गलत. Q is the mother of S. Sister. Husband गलत. Is the husband, the mother, the father. Consider the question whether the data given is sufficient. 4 people are sitting around a square-shaped table at corners facing inwards. Corners facing inwards. Who is sitting immediately to the right of P? A is the neighbor of DC both. अगर A आप है तो DC A C. A is sitting opposite to B and is sitting using the left of T. Only 2 alone is sufficient. How many million of 4 letter words can be found using the 3rd, 6th, 8th and 9th? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, E and the cone. तो कोई वर्ड भी नहीं रहा भाई, 1 कर देते हैं फिलहाल के लिए. But is the given average of the following will be correct. 7 and 9. 14 minus 9 plus 4 divided 2 minus 2 into 7 plus 10. 25 plus 2 minus 14 plus 10. 7 17 minus 14. गलत है पहला तो. 6 plus 4 minus 9 plus 7. 17 minus 9 8. दूसरा भी गलत है. So E is greater than H. ठीक है पहला ठीक है. T is to S. T is to M and M is greater than only 1 is true. Following series 6 14 22 oh sorry 30 50 डैश 50 ये कितना है 41 और 25 66 16 10 का गैप 24, 12 का गैप 36, 14 का गैप 24, 73, फिर 36, 12 फिर 14, ठीक है। Some bikes are bicycles, some cars are bicycles. All cars can be bikes. All cars can be bikes. Some bikes are bicycles, some cars are bicycles, some cars are bicycles. All cars can be bikes. ठीक है, पहले तो ठीक है, all bicycles can be cars. तो some bikes are bicycles, some cars are bicycles. All bicycles can be cars. ठीक है, दोनों ठीक है. What does it say? I am the only daughter of that man. The situation is Mumta, and his son is your Satish ka father है. How is Mumta related to Satish? Aunt. 17 को 80 8 से मल्टीप्लाई प्लस 10, 80 8 168 में 14 182. बाद में देखेंगे. ये क्या है भाई? 16 डिवाइड किसमें आ सकता है? 11/9. डिवाइड इसमें आ सकता है. 2 -14 होता है. तो 25 इंटू 9 -185 प्लस 154 डिवाइड में 14. ठीक है, तो ये होगा 11. तो 236 185 में से यही आएगा. टू स्टेटमेंट नंबर यू हैव टू डिसाइड वेदर द डाटाबेस हाउ इज गुड इट इज अ कोड लैंग्वेज. गुड टू अस इज GTU, हेल्थ टू हेल्थ इज HTW, बी गुड इज इट एज GB, एंड गुड थिंकिंग इज एज GK. G both statement sufficient either. Bill 1/3 have infinite solutions. What happens if the product of the result is not divisible by 2 or 3? 2 और 3 से डिविजिबल, या तो 2 से या तो 3 से. मतलब 2 से भी और 3 से भी. तो probability of 2 plus probability of 3 minus probability of 6. 3 डाइस 216. Ram has purchased soft drink at his inventory soft drink. AB says the mixture at 40 liter. Profit of तो 12.10 into में CP is equals to 40. तो 600 200 में 6 100 में 3 तो मीटर 100 में 3 CP 33 चलो बाद में करते हैं वही भी दिमाग में चल Pipes A and B are allowed fluid pipes and pipes C is an inlet pipe rise to a tank. Pipe A alone can be in 18. If you open pipes B and C together, the tank fill in 9 hours. So 1 by C minus 1 by B is to 1 by 9. If you open pipe C and C together 12, तो 1 by C minus 1 by 18 is equals to 1 बटे 12 plus 1 by 18 36 3 plus 2 5 बटे 36 तो 5 बटे 36 minus 1 by 9 is to 1 by B 5 बटे 4 B 36 A 18 C 36 बटे 5 36 घंटे One time is the center of circle GHKL point M is center. If GL is extended to point, it says that LN is equal to LK. LN is equal to LK. GHK and HGL. GHK 68 and HGL 78. Find HKN. तो ये एंगल इसके बराबर है तो ये हो जाएगा 68 तो 180 68 प्लस 2 112 तो ये 56 हो गया ये एंगल 102 158 हो गया 58 number which will be divided by leave the remainder 3 what will the remainder when the same number is 17 largest 4 digit number 8 12 20 24 तो 4 2 3 5 6 2 1 3 5 30 120 largest 4 digit number 1 2 3 4 120 8 16 minus 360 minus 39 09960 है 3 रिमाइंडर चाहिए अपने को इसमें 3 प्लस कर देंगे तो भी 3 रिमाइंडर 9 से करेंगे 96 36 ठीक है 17 से डिवाइड करेंगे 9957 को 17 से करेंगे तो 585 माइनस 145 8 80 136 8 136 माइनस 97 585 12. Here is the 5 result is total हो गया 115. Import the average of the first 3 and the last 3 result is 20. The first 3 का 60, last 3 का 60, 120. Then the third number is 5. Sixty 120. दो बार रिपीट होगा तो 5 3 6 A making the result and see we are this the work in 4 days. 1 by A plus 1 by B is equal to 1 by 5. If A had twice his efficiency. Twice his efficiency. 1 by 9. Twice his efficiency. Sorry, 1 by 2 by A and B half is 1 by 2B divided by 1 by 4. How is A alone into 1 by 2. 1 by 2A plus 1 by 2B is 1 by 10 minus. 2 by A minus 1 by 2A minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 10. So 2A common minus 1. 3 by 2A is equals to 40. 10 minus 4 6 by 40. 20 to 10 days. A man thrice as long to row. A man takes thrice as long to row a distance against the stream as to row the same distance in favor of the stream. The distance upon B plus S 3 into is to distance upon B minus S. The ratio of the speed of the boat in the stream. By 3 by B equals to B plus S upon B minus S. The ratio of the speed of the boat is in the stream. So B plus S plus B minus S. B plus S minus B plus S. तो इसका 2B upon में B से B 2 is तो 3 plus 1 upon में 3 minus 1 4 upon 2 ratio 1. The radius of the base of a cone is 6 and its volume is slant height. 1 by 3 pi 36 into H is equals to 360 pi. Pi से pi कट गया 10 H is equals to 30. तो 900 और 36 936 अंडर रूट. तो 3 3 1 2 फिर 3 104 फिर 2 52 2 24 तो 6 रूट 24. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from 2 points which are opposite sides of the tower. ठीक है ये 30 45. The distance between the point is 60 meter and find the height. अगर ये h है ये भी h है तो 60 minus h तो h upon 60 minus h is equal to 1 by root 3 h is equal to 60 minus h h common 60 upon by root 3 plus 1 तो root 3 minus 1 root 3 minus 1 a square minus 30 root 3 minus 1. Total number of composite numbers between it is and by total number of prime numbers between. देखते हैं. Find the mode of the following frequency distribution. Mode 10 से 15 के बीच में होगा तो 12 भी हो सकता है 14 भी हो सकता है. तो 10 प्लस 12 माइनस 6 24 माइनस 6 माइनस 8 इंटू 5 तो 10 प्लस 6 अपॉन 14, 10 into 5, 13, 12 minus 6, 12 minus 8, 12 minus 8, 24 minus 14 into 5, 4, 10, 2, 12 भाई। Amit and Casella also to be selling 35 for rupees 60. With minimum difference we sell for rupees so as to make a profit of ये बात लिखते हैं. A biker can cover in 12 hours. तो स्पीड हो जाएगी इसकी 60 स्पीड 60. The distance covered by is in 15 hours. Whose speed is 40. By bus whose speed is 40% more than the 114 10 into 50 to 3 to 7 21 61 21 16 2 1 8 1 2 8 1. Tangent x. तो tangent 2x is equals to cot 4x. तो 90 minus 2x is equals to 4x. 6x is equals to 90. X is equals to 15. 45. A man buys a house for 500. He puts each month's rent aside for repairs, pays as annual taxes, realizes 10% on his investment thereafter. Monthly rent. Annual taxes. Annual. तो 1660 divided by 1246. बाद में देखते हैं भाई इसको भी. 25 deep Razu and Ramu started with day invested various amounts in different amounts for the years. Deep invested in the month of October. Razu invested in the month which is 20 the month of October. Ramu invested in the month of July. Deep. Invested अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर 3 महीने के लिए. तो राजू 20,000 in the month of October 3. राजू रामू जुलाई 7 में 6 महीने में which is paid in the month में 5,000 5 6 Ramu to 1/4 25%. The distance semi-body travels varies directly with the time. So d is equals to kt. A body travels 4.5 is equals to 3k. Find the equation that is d into t. So k is equals to 1.5. d is equals to delta t. In the figure. A, B, C, D, BAD, CAD, BAD, CAD, theta, theta, AB 24, AC 30, and BD X, and CD X plus 1.5, X plus 1.55. तो 24 is equals to X upon X plus 1.5. ठीक है. 4 6 4 5, तो 4x plus 6 is equals to 5x, तो x is equals to 6. फाइनल तो BC 2x plus 1.5 12 13.5. A solid cone whose height is and radius of the base is melted and recurs into a regular pyramid of equilateral triangle. The height of the pyramid is the same. Is 1 by 3 pi base and radius 14 into 14 into h is equal to regular pyramid of equilateral triangle. The height of the pyramid is root 3 by 4. And what is the side of the base of triangle? For a square. ठीक है, 22 by 7 into 14 into 8 is equals to 3 by 4 into a square. ठीक है, 7 2 11 2 11 7 2 2 into 2 into 2 into 8 4 3 a square. Then the base of the rectangle take a side pyramid equilateral triangle root 3 by 4 a square 3 64 into 4 3 into 8 so भी आएगा 16 each exterior of a regular polygon then how many sides the polygon has exterior angle 360 by 10 24 2 30 15 the following fraction है ascending order छोटे से बड़ा गलत है आधे से कम है आधे से ज़्यादा है ये ठीक ये आधे से कम हो गया ये 5 हो गया ये 7 हो गया ये 8 हो गया ठीक है x4 plus 1 by x4 plus 2 is equals to 100 तो x square plus 1 by x square is equals to 10 the coefficient अरे यार ये okay what annual investment discharge depth of that of the ratio of the external radius and inner radius of a hollow pipe is external 16 internal 11 the height of the pipe is 14 meters and thickness is 2.5 cm the 5x is equals to 2.5 x is equals to 0.5 तो ये 8 ये 5.5 find the curved surface area curved surface area 2 into 22% to pi r into h 4 32 22 64 4 1 704 704 0 तो 70,000 और 2 into 22 by 7 into 11 the coordinate quadratic equation has equal roots, find p. तो 2x is equals to p plus 2 और x square is equals to alpha square is equals to 2p. Find p. p plus 2 by 2 का whole square is 2p. p square plus 4 plus 4p is equals to 4 8p. p square minus 4p plus 4 तो p minus 2 का whole square तो p is equals to 2. X square which is 4x minus 5 by x is equals to 4. 16x square plus 25x square minus 2 into 4x into 5x is equals to 16 and thus 56. His existing mobile phone and was interested in buying a new phone. He found an awesome deal on Amazon where he sold his old phone and bought a new phone at 10% discount. He had his own phone cash issued to buy the same phone, then he would have received the new phone at a discount of. The cost of the new phone is TIER. Finally, the price of 8%. He sold his new phone at 10% discount. Price तो 8/100 ठीक है, 80/100 तो 8 24 none of the following. Later inward ratio should be mixed with soft drink. This is the mixture. Put later still makes the acceleration high. प्राइस हो जाएगा तेरा क्वेश्चन टोटल कंपोजिट नंबर्स बिटवीन तो इन दोनों के बीच में 13 होंगे 87 80 89 90 91 92 93 94 90 13 प्राइम नंबर्स 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 127 127 times 129 30 expect this 11 13 14 16 19 13 प्लस वाई 6 इंटू में 260। अच्छा कंपोजिट ठीक है। 87 88 इसके कुछ 13 टोटल नंबर हो गए। प्राइम कितने हैं? 87 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 2 11 14 इंटू में 8। P thinkers allow opportunity on selling 35 branches for 60. 35 SP is equals to loss. So 60 is equals to 3.4 into CP. CP 80. तो 35 CP is equals to 80. CP is equals to 80 बटे 35. Then the minimum roses should be sell for 30 rupees. Make a profit of 20%. So 30 is equals to x into 80 upon 35 into 12 upon 10. So x is equals to 8 into 35 upon 8 into 1 is to x. 2 15 2 4 3 5 3 4 25 175 175 176 175 16 16 minus 1 इससे नीचे हो सकता तो इससे ऊपर मिनिमम दे रहा। A man buys a house for 5 lakhs and rents it. He puts 12% of each month's rents aside for repairs. Monthly rent को हम 1000x तो रिपेयर हो जाएगा 125x. Pays so his annual taxes and he realizes 10% of his revenue thereafter. तो 875x is equals to pays annual taxes 1660 प्लस में 50,000 415 तो 875x is equals to 415 बटेगा 3 प्लस 50,000 5 1 2 3 4 6, 10, 16, 4 कर देते हैं इसको, 5, 0, 1, 3, 8, ठीक है। पाँच 137, 7, 5, 5, 24, 5, 35, 5, 7, 8, 50,000, 64, 8, 3, 24, 30, 28, 0, 0, 4, 7, 35, minus 51,000 यार। But annual installment will be discharged after rupees 32 in 4 3250 into the second 3, 24, 3250 into the second 4 into 224, 50. 3250 per annum. So 4, 1040, 3250, 1040, 0924, 42902, 36,920, 1820. रीजनिंग कर लेते हैं भाई। BCEF 2, 3, 6, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6, 23, ठीक है। H 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 0, ठीक है। DE 5, 6, 11, 12, 1, 2, 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, 6, 1, 16, 4, 5, 8, 5. Three days before study Saturday. Monday before 2 days, 3 days Saturday. Yesterday, Monday before 2 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, 7वें दिन पे Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 पे मंडे। Into the hexadecimal number system. विवर्तन, रिफ्लेक्शन, डिफ्रैक्शन, विपथन, ये होता है डिस्टिंक्शन। तीन चार पाँच, 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 2 3, ये बड़ा यहाँ पे, ये बड़ा यहाँ पे, बीच वाला यहाँ पे, बीच वाला पे, ये करके एक दो लेफ्ट, एक लेफ्ट, फिर 1 2 3 4 छोड़ के लेफ्ट, फिर 1 2 3 4 छोड़ के छोड़ भाई। MOQ नहीं बन सकता, यही बनेगा। How many apples are there in the box of 12 fruits? Only 10 fruits are taken from the box. Only apples are taken from the box. If the data in both the statements together are not sufficient, data of each statement alone. ये प्रत्येक कथन एक और कथन डाटा अकेले प्रश्न को उत्तर देने के लिए पर्याप्त है नहीं। डाटा is internal identification. Only apples are taken from the box. Data alone is enough. ऐसे तक क्वेश्चन है। How many apples are there in the box of 20 fruits? से multiply 8 से multiply 8 68 7 10 7 14 22 24 27 66 45 करेंगे तो 115 आएगा सॉरी 135 करेंगे तो नहीं पता इसका तेरह नंबर है 89 97 ही लाइन नंबर है तो 11 117 10 12 121 123 हो गया 123 नहीं है 2 11 2 27 23 the result is not divisible by 2 or 3. सारे odd 1 1 1 3 3 3 5 5 5 तीन के सभी छोड़ो ये अच्छा नहीं है Is the morning newspaper delivered to your house by the delivery boy? Did नहीं आएगा, does आएगा. The professor asked the students whether there was some more some more clarification they required in that chapter. Whether there was some more. The professor said to the students, is there some more clarification required in this chapter? If there is some they require galat. Necessary spelling है. There are many complex problems and difficult challenges to solve before we can achieve our ambitious goals. There are many complex problems and difficult challenges to solve before we can achieve our ambitious goals. There are many complex problems and difficult challenges to be solved. There are many complex problems and difficult challenges for solving. गलत. There are many complex problems and difficult challenges that should be solved. नहीं है, should नहीं है. Which of the following example hyperbole? This backpack weighed a ton. यही hyperbole. The sky is blue today. He ran faster than the car is red. Sentence with the correct location for risk. He was not afraid to make a risk. To take a risk आता है. He was to take a risk. Identify the word that didn't fit. The weather was extremely wind गलत है. Windy आएगा. Extremely windy on the coast. Which among the following sentences use the article before the word first correctly? Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk. Was first man. One of the parts have find the error. She had removed the sides of the shelter a few weeks ago for the summer. So they would have refresh here and the breeze as well. She had removed the sides of the shelter a few weeks ago for the summer, so that they would have refresh air. Refresh गलत fresh आएगा. So they would have fresh air and a breeze as well. So they would have fresh. Antonym: evanescent, fleeting, transient, perennial, ephemeral. Perennial. Synonym: rife, devoid, scarce, replete, contained. Devoid का भी scarce और replete का same मतलब contained. To repel or do away with the law, right or formal agreement. Promulgate गलत है, sanction गलत, ratify, abrogate आएगा. To repel or do away with the law. Choose the word from the that is opposite in the meaning. Anarchy, कोई भी गवर्नमेंट नहीं है. गवर्नमेंट. Vapid, riveting, piquant, insipid, profound. Vapid. बाद में देखते हैं भाई. Cinema, often referred to as the seventh art, is a mesmerizing medium. Complaint करते हैं. Is a mesmerizing business. Cinema, for seventh art, is a mesmerizing medium that captivates audience. It is a powerful form of artistic expression that combines story to transfer viewers into different emotions. Cinema has the unique ability to reflect. It's a mesmerizing medium. Cinema is a mesmerizing medium that captivates audience. It has a unique ability to reflect and shape society. It serves as a mirror, reflecting the cultural, social, and political dynamics of a particular time and place. It can provoke thought, challenge norms, challenge It can provoke thought, challenge norms, and inspire change. From thought-provoking dramas to thrilling adventure cinema offers a diverse range of genres and narratives that guide the way. In addition to entertainment, cinema also provides a platform for exploring complex themes and issues. It allows filmmakers to delve into the human condition, tackle important issues, and shed light on much less voices. Cinema has the power to ignite empathy, ignite empathy. The conservative old has established his entry rules for the building. Guard. The conservative old guard has re-established his entry rules for the building. The lecturer spoke so quietly that he was scarcely audible at the back of. Her new backpack was so light as a feather, making it easy for her to carry it. Was very light as a feather. Was as light as a feather. So light as a feather तो गलत है. Very light as a feather गलत है. Was very light as a feather. Was light by a feather. Was as light as a feather. The old woman said to the young couple, "May you both live a long and happy life together filled with joy." The old woman wished that the young couple should live. गलत. The old woman told the young that they should गलत. The old woman prayed for the young couple that they might live a long and happy life together filled with joy. Prayed for the old woman hoped the young couple to live a long and happy life together. The old woman prayed for the young couple that they might make a might. The one setting is to make a situation less intense. Diffuse, concede, align, diffuse. Align नहीं आएगा, concede नहीं आएगा, diffuse. Muscle dash different types of protein. Muscle composed of. Muscle comprises of different types of protein. Muscle is composed of. Incorrectly spelled word. Proclaimer, sequestered, secluded, penalize गलत है. An albatross around one's neck, a symbol of good fortune. Albatross around one's neck, rare and valuable possession, a persistent and burdensome problem or source of guilt to be protected by a person. यही आएगा. The following sentence has been: She had once been very rich and happy, but now her husband is dead. But now her husband is dead, and her two sons as well, all of who had died fighting the But now her husband is dead. She had once been very rich and happy, but now her husband is dead. Is dead, and her two sons as well, all of who had died fighting. The challenging mountain peak can be conquered by the experienced climbers with the specialized equipment and training. The experienced climbers can conquer The sudden and unexpected announcement from the management team surprised all the employees in the office. All the employees in the office were surprised from the sudden all the employees in the office were surprised at the sudden. इतने बड़े The history professor told the students that the Renaissance began in Italy during 40s, leading to profound concern. The history professor said to the students, ठीक है, the Renaissance had begun, गलत, began ये आएगा. The Renaissance began in Italy during leading to using the following statement that the concept of it allows the decision to create and pass new laws. गलत, फर्स्ट गलत है, गलत. Judiciary is the authority of the judiciary to review and evaluate action data. ठीक है, 2 ठीक है. 4 judiciary is not applicable in democratic countries. 4 गलत है, only 2 is right. Judiciary is the power of the executive branch. Funding between 10 से 25 लाख. Answer from the option can be regarding RNS theory of basic. According to acids, that increase the concentration of hydrogen ions in aqueous. ठीक है. ठीक है. The RNS theory is available to both aqueous and non-aqueous solvents. One to ठीक है. The following statements are correct about the Constitution. The Assembly was constituted in 1947. One गलत है. The members were originally elected by the members of the existing provincial assemblies. ठीक है. और गलत है. 2 ठीक है. में से 200 बाद में देखते हैं. Perfect competition exists when there are many consumers buying a standardized product from numerous small businesses. ठीक है. Because no seller is big enough or influential enough to affect the sellers and buyers except the going price. ठीक है. 1 2 दोनों ठीक है. In a market characterized by perfect competition, price is determined through the mechanism of supply and demand. तीनों ठीक है. कोनेरो हम्पी चेस 1 का सी. अनुष अग्रवाल रिक्वेस्टेड इन अजस्ते होटल 3 का पी. की रेडी फॉर नहीं. And that is true regarding the following 2 statements. The principal quantum number determines the mean energy level cell. नहीं पता भाई. Charcot Marie Tooth disease is a hereditary neurological disease that affects the peripheral nerves. Expansionary when demand is economy. डी तो नहीं आएगा. सप्लाई इज हाई गलत है. डिमांड इज हाई. एक्सपेंशनरी. अच्छा एक्सपेंशनरी मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी. एक्सपेंशन कब करता है? जब डिमांड लो होती है. डिमांड हाई होगी तो इन्फ्लेशन होगा कम. सप्लाई हाई होगी महात्मा गांधी 2005 ठीक है. इट गारंटीज द राइट टू वर्क टू सिटीजन. ठीक है. इट मींस इज द प्रोवाइड एम्प्लॉयमेंट. गलत. सी गलत है. सी ए बी डी. लखनऊ पैक्ट इज नॉट करेक्ट. इट इज द स्प्लिट बिटवीन मॉडरेट्स एंड विद. ठीक है. इट मींस सेपरेट इलेक्टोरेट्स. ठीक है. इट इज अ ट्राइपार्टाइट पैक्ट बिटवीन कम्युनिस्ट. गलत है. ये गलत है. ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट का कोई लेना देना नहीं था. Cyclone Asana was found in one of the first cyclone storms that have been seen in August. since this means Bangladesh नहीं पता performance leads to flooding गलत है and historical गलत है neither in India under which of the following condition can a national emergency proclamation be issued warm ना war rebellion में नहीं कर सकते external aggression A and C which of the following statement is correct regarding orographic rainfall ठीक है this type of precipitation characterized by seasonal reversal that graduation of moisture गलत it occurs mainly during summer and is common or external गलत this type of precipitation warm human distraction C ठीक है not true about security the next say B it was written the recommendation nursing committee it was found in hazard दिल्ली में नहीं मुंबई में सी गलत है सी गलत है तो फिर ए या बी में से कुछ है जो the following are correctly matched Central Institute of Heritage बीकानेर नेशनल राइस लखनऊ गलत है हॉर्टिकल्चर नागपुर कॉटन सूरत एरिड का बीकानेर में नहीं है राइस का लखनऊ में नहीं है हॉर्टिकल्चर का नागपुर और कॉटन का सूरत करेंट सेंट्रल हो गया है कॉटन सूरत अहमदाबाद राष्ट्रीय व्योश्री योजना इज being implemented which of the following entities व्योश्री राष्ट्रीय व्योश्री Lendi River is the tributary of the following Lendi its gymnosperm uniquely possesses vessels in its नहीं पता all the following in order to explain the objective analysis of question the section of the in their time Australia होगा भी The English defeated the Portuguese at the Battle of Swally under the command of Captain after the English captain English captain at Bombay 1600 जहांगीर ठीक है या तो तुम ठीक है the schedule class population is 0 as per census अरुणाचल में नहीं है लक्षद्वीप में भी नहीं है 2 and 3 नागालैंड में भी नहीं है Identify which of the following are correctly matching mineral in the reserves bauxite लोहार धागा माइका बिलवारा कोल जरिया कॉपर झुंझुनू 4 ठीक है ABC तो ये ABCD bauxite लोहार धागा ABCD माइका बिलवारा कोल जरिया रानीगंज 3 और 4 ठीक है C और D ठीक है माइका बिलवारा 2 ठीक है 2 3 4 जज डगलस गलत क्लोज रैंकिंग D डगलस किंगफोर्ड यही है मुश्किल टेस्ट है ये वाला read the passage and answer the questions densely populated metropolis in modern India, a silent epidemic is unfolding in this. डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव नहीं है। What did they drink? I just ended being on. The manner selling activities which includes canals. Yeah, complex. Which includes yoga dependent और ये weekend dependent complex है. More rainfall in El Nino. This rises to the figure for independent. Interrogative नहीं है, possessive नहीं है, another demonstrative. Other factor the growing distratification. Another factor is the growing distratification with the ruling. क्वांटिटेटिव ये लग रहा है भाई मेरे को तो. अब हम करते हैं ये दिस डायनेमिक डुओ. ए से स्टार्ट नहीं, बी D7 or B7. Mountains and extending as formidable sentinels of the earth create an awe-inspiring synergy with the atomic explosion. That is the grandeur of nature. ठीक है. The dynamics of the testament of the visual senses. B ने इंट्रोड्यूस कर दिया, A ने इन दिस डायनामिक DO do माउंटेन और लेक का do, A B C D. That first article, a brief one, stated only that to the last years of the beach police had been close to others ethics coming to the courage elected. First it is it's this clear line. These C से start नहीं होगा, this clear line D से start नहीं होगा. The first intimation the world received of the life masters and of doom that they were to lose upon it was contained in a news dispatch sent out by the great press syndicate from New York. ठीक है. That first article, I believe, was stated only that during the last day, of the metropolis, so the witches of the metropolis had been closed to bathers by reason of a thick scum of a clear crazy realization that had been left upon them by the retreating tides. This clear slime is a few sides of the have also been developed by the sides upon the sea walls. Dog from a score or more place below the New Jersey. These guys almost 2 centuries apart since John and the Lord discovering the art signal while many followed his was to take note as successful. The international from the region where the still fought to strive. The combination of the starving matrices is emphasized. Not this time was a different time, but it is also the same as on today. The Lunas weren't poor, and it was seemed easy to come by from now, but the pedo painter had his fair share of challenges. She had removed the sides of the shelter a few weeks ago for the summer, so they would have fresh air आएगा. In the bustling, densely populated metropolis, a silent epidemic is unfolding to present. This profound sense of presence, stark paradox, is teeming with. Has been deeply rooted in community and strong family, but rapid urbanization is rewriting things. The migration from towns to villages often means leaving behind established platforms. In their place is a fast paced urban and deep and this is making the feeling of being vapid. Insipid to बेस्वाद, profound, riveting, piquant. Cinema often referred to as the seventh art is a mesmerizing complaint नहीं आएगा, business नहीं आएगा, section medium is a mesmerizing medium that captivates audience worldwide. Is a mesmerizing section भी नहीं आएगा. It is a powerful form of artistic expression. Is a mesmerizing medium that captivates audience. Cinema is mesmerizing that combines storytelling, visual, music, and to spark viewers into different relatable emotions. Mesmerizing business in like a section. Her new backpack was so light as a feather. Galat was light by a feather. Galat was very light. Her new backpack was as light as a feather. Her new backpack was very light, like a feather, as light as a feather. Her new backpack was very light, like a feather, as a feather, as light as a feather. The old woman said to the young couple, "May you both live a long and happy life together, filled with joy." The old woman said to the old woman hoped the young couple to live prayed for the young couple that they might live. May you both, they might live, that they might live a long. To make a situation less intense, diffuse, concealed नहीं आएगा, align भी नहीं आएगा, ये diffuse लग रहा है, diffuse करना यही आएगा भाई. The water they drink, which water? That water which they drink and the vegetation they feed on. तो possessive आ गया. कौन सा पानी? उनका पानी जो पीते हैं, तो possessive आ गया भाई. उनको तो possessive लग रहा है, चांस ले लेते हैं. Quantitative determiner, factor is the growing distance. कम नंबर आएंगे इस मार्क में. An albatross around one's neck, a persistent but doesn't problem or source of guilt. यही है भाई albatross का, यही देखा था मैंने तो, around one's neck. She had once been very rich and happy, but now her husband was dead. Is dead आएगा, but now her husband is dead and her 2 sons as well. But now आएगा तो her husband is dead. All of who had died fighting. All of who had died fighting. ठीक कर लेते हैं भाई. 10 से 25 ही लग रहा है मेरे को. होतरा पुलिस, तरुण पुलिस में 5 से 10 तो नहीं है. सिर्फ कुछ one and two are correct. Equus और non equus दोनों भी होती है. नॉन एक्वस सॉलिड और गैस में तो कैसे होगी, नहीं बना तो करेक्ट कर देते हैं। असेंबली वॉज कॉन्स्टिट्यूटेड एंड गलत, फर्स्ट गलत हो गया। इंडस्ट्री या आधी ठीक है, पूरी ठीक नहीं है स्टेटमेंट। 58 मेंबर्स वर इलेक्टेड। एक्सपेंशनरी कब लेते जब डिमांड लो हो। सही है। Each of the following: armed rebellion, war, external aggression. ANC आएगा, war, external armed rebellion में नहीं लगा सकते, national emergency. ANC, SEBI, न्यू दिल्ली, मुंबई है भाई, सिक्योरिटीज एक्सचेंज बोर्ड ऑफ इंडिया मुंबई है इसका हेडक्वार्टर, से तो पता है। ए या बी में से इट वाज फाउंडेड इन 1992 ओनली बी ठीक लग देते हैं भाई। नर्सिंग एरिड हॉर्टिकल्चर, राइस का नहीं है। हॉर्टिकल्चर रिसर्च नागपुर, हॉर्टिकल्चर नागपुर। सेंट्रल की कॉटन सूरत, कॉटन अहमदाबाद, सूरत। छोड़, ये भी चांस लेते हैं भाई। पता तो है नहीं। 2 में 0 है, 3 में 0 है, 2 और 3 में तो है 0। या फिर पीसी नागालैंड में, नागालैंड मणिपुर, नागालैंड में भी 0 1 2 3 में है। दादर नागर हवेली अंडमान दीव, दादर नागर हवेली अंडमान दीव। इसमें भाई शेड्यूल कास्ट पॉपुलेशन इसमें 0 नहीं लग रही। अंडमान दीव, क्या करें, ऑल ऑफ द करें 1 2 3 2 3। दादर नागर हवेली, दादर नागर हवेली अंडमान एंड दीव। देखी जाएगी करेक्टली। मैं कोपर जो 4 डी ठीक है, तो कोल जरिया ठीक है, जरिया रानीगंज बोकारो, सी भी ठीक है, सी माइका बिलवारा, बिलवारा माइका ठीक लग रहा है। नहीं करते वेटेंट, इंग्लिश में चलते हैं वापस। Luna's time. B system. Almost 2 centuries have passed since Luna launched his career in Madrid's heart scene and were successful. For contemporary artists from the region where Luna was on the road to recognition is still fraught with strife, and the combination of artificial emphasized AC. Luna's time was a different time, but in many ways it is also the same as the one that contemporary artists are living in today. The Lunas weren't poor, and opportunities seemed easy to come by from an artist's point of view, but the dog-owned painter had his fair share of challenges. DC ए से ये लग रहा है भाई। लूना's टाइम वाज डिफरेंट टाइम बट इन वे इट वाज आल्सो, तो बी से स्टार्ट नहीं है द लूना's वन। शेर सांस ले लेते हैं भाई, अब ये लग रहा है वेपिड, नहीं पता भाई। नेक्स्ट सेक्शन इसमें डायमीटर ऑफ ब्लू रे डिस्क, डायमीटर 120 से 110 है। फंक्शन कीज रिपीट सर्च फीचर इन इट फाइल F4 4 का ए, 1 का डी, 2 का डी है तो 1 का डी, 4 का 2 का सी, 2 3 का बी, which command is used to copy files in a copy duplicate move paste. Copy होता है main memory is the central storage area. Main memory is the central, it is relatively large and fast memory used to store programs data during the computer operation. The principal technology used for the main memory based on semiconductor, ठीक है, integrated circuits, static memory, ये गलत है। Static RAM, dynamic RAM. Search engines are hosted on servers on basis for with internal connection to web browser. Web browsers interact with web servers to request native web pages and they retrieve the similar portals by content information. What is the term word size referred to in microprocessors? Word size, number of cores, clock speed. A memory in which an allocation can be accessed in a short or fixed amount of time after specifying it is called memory in which an allocation, random access memory, etc. Register memory is equal to the following memory size GB. This is a malicious practice in which communication is sent from one source to the spoofing. The purpose of the test is to help the website keep track of your visits and activity. Cookie is to help the website keep track of your visits and activity. Which of the following type can delete data and replace it with their own file content? Override, file inspector, network processing, override. MS-DOS operating system 1 का B, Trojan horse virus 2 का A, MySQL open source, Norton antivirus 4 का C, 3 का D. What is the meaning of in MS Excel cell reference? Summation, addition, calculating cell reference. We need to refresh a web page or window. F5. Which I'm going to manage email, access, Outlook. An operating system is a program that acts as an interface between computers and ठीक है. OS performs all the basic tasks and control the period both are ठीक. Operating system is a program that acts as an interface with the following structure of the computer. A microphone is an input device that translates sound vibration into electronic signals. ठीक है. A plotter is an output device used to produce hard copies of large graphs and designs on paper. ठीक है. In page preview mode, you can see all pages of your document. You can only see the page you are currently viewing. You can only see page that you can see all the pages of your document. Page पेज प्रीव्यू कर सकते हैं भाई, देखी जाएगी 290 के आसपास आएंगे इसमें नंबर। 291 कमाए हैं सजना। मैथ में कोई गलत नहीं है, रीजनिंग में तो गलत। नन ऑफ द गिवन LOP 2 कौन माइनस गलत हो गया। करना पड़ेगा। In the first step, all elements are taken one step clockwise. Element 3 step forward and anti-clockwise. 5 step, 7 step. सिस्टम 24 16 इंटू 10 4 इंटू 5 3 इंटू 8। इंग्लिश में फिर भी 5 गलत हो गए। रिप्लीट अच्छा सिली गलत हो गया। रिप्लीट सिंपल प्रेजेंट continuous when you get the but is diffuse सब्जेक्ट ये तो कट ये तो आते ही नहीं। They act as the subject verb of the drink. All of whom. Since she had once been very rich and happy, but now her husband was dead. Now her husband is dead, and her 2 sons as well. But now her husband is dead. All of whom. ये भी देखना पड़ेगा, मेरे को तो easy लग रहा है। कौन सी गलत हो गई। 10 से 20 2.4 The constitution forming the partition country considered me see. दिल्ली में है, बताइए. Not true. Not true तो C not true है. इसीलिए इसमें क्वेश्चन लगता है बड़ा true. ओनली मैंने पता है, मैंने तुक्का मार दिया. इसमें गलत. टू ओनली. सर्च इंजन ठीक. छोड़ इसका तो, ये भी छोड़. बकवास क्वेश्चन. अरे मैं सी में नहीं बना था. बी ओनली ए. कुछ ठीक है. 17 ग्रेटर मैच्ड. सूरत. राष्ट्रीय देवश्री श्री माइनॉरिटी नहीं है. ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज. सेक्शन 1 ही अच्छा नहीं गया था. चलो परसेंटाइल भी कम आ गई होगी. एट्टी सिक्स ठीक है. मेरा पेपर 28.